Hey guys, this is Alex with Full Function Bodybuilding. I want to throw out a quick tip on people that have sticking points. I'm going to use the bench press as an example. So imagine that you're lying on the bench, you get the bar on your chest, you're going for, say, a max effort set, and you press the bar, it gets halfway up and gets stuck. You can't finish the rep. So this is what you're going to call your sticking point. And a lot of people assume that this is where they're weak and will do supplementary work to try to fix this by doing stuff like half reps. You know, if your sticking point is halfway up the rep, a lot of people will say, you know, set the bench under the power rack, put the bar on the safeties, set halfway up the rep, press off the safeties and back down, essentially just doing half reps. This might help some people, but I'm going to say that the majority of the time, the problem is not where you think it is. Your weakness is not in the middle where you're stalling out. The weakness is in the beginning of the rep where you should have generated more power to make it easier to finish the rep. So if you start out the rep slow, it's going to take a lot more strength to finish the rep. If you started out fast with power and momentum, the bar is just gonna carry itself through the rest of the rep, and you're just gonna guide it basically. So what I would recommend is if you got a sticking point in the middle of your rep, or even at the lockout, don't worry about trying to work through those two spots or that spot. Work on generating more power from the bottom, and we will do some more specific videos demonstrating this stuff. But quickly, I will tell you that some of the best things you can do are power reps, banded barbell reps. You know, set up the bands around the barbell and press up against the bands or against the chains. Paused reps. For power reps, what I would do is, for example, my bench press is not very strong. 225 I can get a few reps on a good day. For power reps, what I would do is throw about 135 on the bar and press it as fast as I could for 3 to 4 reps and rack it. You do not want to do too many power reps because you're going to start slowing down, and you will be able to you do a lot more reps with this lighter weight, but you're not going to generate as much power, and that's what you're training your nerves to do, to fire as hard as possible. So, you know, throw some lighter weight on the bars and continue doing full reps, just with more power from the bottom. Those are power reps. We'll talk about pause reps and chains and stuff like that in other videos, but I do recommend, you know, watching our vlogs, because little tips like this are thrown out there. Kyle's doing a lot of stuff with pause work and chains and stuff. I'm doing a little bit, so check those out. Stop working on the middle of your reps and start working on generating power throughout the entire rep. Oh, and one more thing, this works for just about every lift. It's not just the bench press. I just use that as an example. It works for squats, deadlift, shoulder press, whatever. You know, for a deadlift, you know, work on a banded chained deadlifts. You know, get off the ground faster, and your lockout is going to be so much easier. If you pull that bar off the ground slow, your lockout is going to seem weak because, you know, the bar's got no momentum. So just work on getting some momentum, and these lockouts are going to be really they're not going to be a problem for you anymore. So good luck.